What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Graham. I'm a fitness coach that helps people get in shape using diet and exercise. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm gonna be talking about bread. So for you guys, I pulled six bread. So I pulled these six breads straight from my freezer to share with you all today. And that's one thing I love about bread, is that I can put multiple different loaves away in the freezer, and when I need a piece or two, I'll just grab it out, let it defrost on the counter for 1 to 2 minutes, and it's good to go. Of these six breads, I'm going to be covering each one's nutritional value, as well as the difference between one bread or the other. And by the end of today's video, you're going to be able to tell which bread is best for your diet. Now, before we get started, if you're into creating the best version of yourself through diet and exercise, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video and you can always stay on track. So the first bread I have for you guys is from Martin's, and it's this 100% whole wheat potato bread. And I'll be reading off the nutrition facts so you guys can follow along. Per one slice of this bread is 80 calories. Now that's expected, that's not a bad number of calories to be in the bread. Now let's see what the calories are made up of, because that's the most important part. Total fat, 1.5 grams. None of that fat is saturated or trans fat, so that's great. We know the fat is naturally occurring, and that's what we want to see. Total cholesterol, 0 milligrams, great. Total sodium, 105 milligrams. That number is expected to be in there with bread, so okay. Total carbohydrates, 14 grams. It's a good number. Dietary fiber, 2 grams. So with dietary fiber, you want to make sure it's in there. It's going to ensure that the bread was processed minimally, and that dietary fiber is going to help you metabolize the bread slowly and help you feel full for a longer period of time. Total sugars, 3 grams. Includes 2 grams of added sugar. So you definitely want to make sure that you're seeing the total number of sugar, and if any of that sugar is added, you know that the bread has been processed more, and you know additives are in there and it's not all natural. Protein, 4 grams. Great. It's an okay amount of protein, not the best. And it has some okay vitamins and minerals for healthy recovery and cell regeneration. So awesome. The next bread I'll be covering is this Sara honey wheat bread. This one is good. This one has 70 calories per one slice of bread. None of those fats are trans fats, saturated fats, polyunsaturated or monounsaturated. Cholesterol, 0 milligrams, great. Sodium, 120 milligrams. Like I said, that's expected in bread. Total carbohydrates, 13 grams. Dietary fiber, less than 1 gram. So you know that there's not a lot of fiber in this bread, so it may not digest as slow as you want it to. It's going to enter the bloodstream pretty fast and replenish your glycogen storage. Total sugars, 1 gram. Include 1 gram of added sugar. So you know that there's only added sugar in this bread, there's no natural sugar. Protein, 2 grams. Okay, not much protein, but at least there's some. It also has some vital nutrients like iron to help with blood cell regeneration. So the next bread I have for you guys is this Sara 100% whole wheat bread. This one has 60 calories per serving of one slice of bread. It has 1 gram of total fat. None of that fat is saturated, trans fat, polyunsaturated, or monounsaturated. Great. The fat's all natural. Cholesterol, 0 milligrams. Awesome. Sodium, 120 milligrams. Like I said, that's expected. Total carbohydrates, 12 milligrams. Okay. Dietary fiber, 2 grams. Awesome. We want to see that dietary fiber. We have total of 1 gram of sugar and all of that is added sugar. 3 grams of protein, okay? A little bit more than the honey wheat and a little bit less than the whole wheat from Martin. So it also has some calcium, which just helps with your bone growth, and some potassium also. Awesome. All right. Now, these 3 breads you're probably super familiar with. I've been eating them my whole life. I didn't get into these 3 breads until pretty recently, so I really enjoy them, but these are definitely something that you guys may be more familiar with. This next bread is gluten-free brown rice bread, and this is from Food for Life. Great. It looks delicious. The packaging is pretty noticeable, catches your eye. No cholesterol, no trans fat, egg-free. Awesome. It's vegan friendly, and like I said, it's brown rice bread. This has 110 calories. I know it has a lot more calories than the other breads we went over, and except for the honey wheat. Calories from fat. We have 20 calories from fat. So the total fat is 2.5 grams. 0% of that is saturated or trans fat, 0% cholesterol, great. Sodium, 160 milligrams. This one has a little bit more sodium for flavor. This was naturally frozen when I bought it from the store. Dietary fiber, 1 gram. Sugars, 1 gram. All of that is natural. Protein, 2 grams. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And it has some vital nutrients for cell regeneration and growth. Now the next bread I have for you guys is this 7 sprouted grain bread. It is organic, non-GMO certified. It is vegan, 21 grams of whole grains, complex energy. And this is from the brand Food for Life as well. Let's check out the nutritional value of these. 80 calories per 1 slice of bread, great. Total fat, 0.5 grams, and none of that is saturated or trans fat, so it's all naturally occurring. Cholesterol, 0 milligrams, great. Sodium, 80 milligrams, that's expected. Potassium, 80 milligrams. I like to see some potassium in there with my sodium. Total carbohydrates, 15 grams, awesome. Dietary fiber, 3 grams. That's the most we've seen out of any of these breads. Again, dietary fiber is going to help the food digest over a longer period of time, keeping you full throughout the day. Sugars, 1 gram. None of that is added sugars, so that's great. It's all naturally occurring. Protein, 4 grams, awesome. This bread also has some vital nutrients and other minerals to help with cell regeneration. This last bread I have for you guys is this Ezekiel sprouted grain bread. It says it's low glycemic, flourless, no preservatives, certified organic, non-GMO. It is also from the brand Food for Life, and it looks pretty good. Nutrition facts, 80 calories, okay, not that much. And this is per 1 slice again. Total fats, 0.5 grams, okay. None of that is saturated, trans fat, polyunsaturated, monounsaturated. Awesome, it's naturally occurring, we want that. Cholesterol, 0 milligrams, awesome. Sodium, 75 milligrams, okay, not too much sodium. Total carbohydrates, 15 grams, awesome, just like this last one. Dietary fiber, 3 grams again, awesome. Total sugars, 0 grams. Obviously no added sugar. And protein, we have 5 grams of protein, great. This also has those important vitamins and minerals for cell growth and regeneration. So, you're wondering which bread is the bread for you. We have this sprouted grain, 2 sprouted grains. We have this brown rice bread, honey wheat, and 100% whole wheat bread. and 100% whole wheat potato bread. So now, what we've all been waiting for, which one of these 6 breads is best for our health? And the answer gets a little tricky there, because we have to stop thinking about foods as being good or bad and just know when to utilize them. So it really depends on your goals. Are you trying to lose body fat? Are you trying to gain muscle? Do you want to maintain? Are you eating this bread in the morning, late at night, before a workout, after a workout, during a more rest portion of our day? And if you can determine all of those factors, it'll help you determine which one of these breads are best for you at what time. So if I were to split these 3 breads in half directly down the middle, on this side I'm looking at the breads I mentioned earlier that I've personally been eating my entire life, the breads I see on the shelf at the grocery store every time I go. And these are the breads that I would choose to eat after a workout. Starting with this honey wheat bread. And I say this because it will enter the bloodstream really fast. It has a lot of carbohydrates to replenish your muscle energy storage that you just used during your workout. It doesn't have a lot of protein, so if I were to choose the honey wheat from these other 2 breads for after a workout, I would definitely get a lot more protein in with this bread since it has less. These don't have much more, but I would definitely be conscious of that. Now, that brings us to these 3 breads. These are vegan breads. They're minimally processed. They don't have added sugar. They have their dietary fiber intact. So these are the breads that I would choose for an early morning breakfast. I would eat this in the morning or late at night. So it would digest slowly, enter the bloodstream slowly, and replenish my glycogen storage really slow and keep me full for a long period of time. With all that being said, that's the end of today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. It helps my channel tremendously and shows me that you guys want me to make more videos just like this. If you have any question about today's video, make sure you DM me here at GrahamFit. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.